The Darkholme Chronicles is an actual play, noir superhero podcast for mature audiences, based on the City of Mist role-playing game by Amit Moshe. Content warnings can be found in the episode descriptions and include profanity, violence, and sexual references. An 18-plus audience is recommended.
The door closed, right? Like we are on the other side.
Yes, so you're on the inside, Steve is on the outside with the bikers and a bunch of other bikers, and then a few more bikers. Caliban is sitting in a car down the road, just slightly. Stevie,
He's riding the bazooka.
what do you do?
So I look around, like I kind of size everybody up, and I feel like this adrenaline rush through me, and like my fingers start to tingle and my arms start to tingle, and I just kind of wait to see what they do.
There are, can you guys see all the people? Who do you see?
It's like 6 silhouettes of people
Perfect.
waiting to be smashed.
Yep, 6 silhouettes of people. So there's 6 bikers in random biker gear. Whatever you picture. Some vests, a couple jackets. One
Where are
guy
the
with
little
his
plus
open
signs?
shirt.
Sorry, I didn't interrupt.
There's things that are happening, so they have home court advantage, and there's a size 1. That's mostly for me. So you guys have some tangs to deal with, assuming that you're going to deal with them. Racer's got his brass knuckles out and sort of blocks the door. Stevie,
Yes?
the bikers start moving in closer to you. Racer puts back to the door, as does this guy. Boop, boop, I'm moving you slightly out of the way. They just sort of block the door. And it doesn't, from what you can see, it doesn't look like they're trying to block it like indefinitely. They're just causing some delays. You sort of power up a little bit is what it feels like. And
It starts raining pretty
a
hard.
bit of a delay, so now it's raining out.
Yeah.
We determined what it's the afternoon, right?
Yes. Yeah. Well, gentlemen, you've separated me from my friends. I don't think that's a very wise idea.
Well, like people who come around here asking questions about things that ain't their business.
Well, you've made it my business by trapping my friends inside your establishment.
What are you two doing? You get to the door like, we'll follow them out. Blank, 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 and then you can't get out.
Oh, I thought we established that you could see that there was part of the door that is transparent. Is that not true?
I don't recall that.
Oh,
We'll look in the comments later.
previous Zoom.
Yeah. So
Like
no. So this is a good enough neighborhood to have a bunch of glass bits just
We've got
open in the
saloon
door.
doors.
Nothing but safety in mind. Security, security.
Oh, we should get up there, yeah? Yep.
What do you think? Odds of a fight? Don't look so sad, Diego. It's gonna be a good time.
Please don't make me angry.
Will we like you when you're angry?
You have a great time when you're angry. I want to kick the door in.
Or out.
Or out.
Out.
What are you doing?
Listening to the radio.
Okay, but you do see this.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, you see the
you're
6
just down the
people.
street, so you're sitting in the
okay.
car. It's
I
a little
just- I-
sputtery rain, but
Put
then
the
the
car
rain
in drive
picks up a little bit.
and like slowly, just like not in any kind of hurry, just kind of as if I've been driving down the road, just like
Sure.
kind of driving, like pull up, like right beside and roll the window down. And I say, excuse me, could someone please tell me where is the superfine bar? This super something? Superstar? Star bar? I think I'm a little lost. I was supposed to meet my friend Philippe. Philippe.
A guy walks around the car to the driver's side,
That's
sort of leans down, tells you to roll that window down. He says, "Oh man, you need to get out of here. This don't concern you." I don't know why Matthew McConaughey is there.
No, I'm very sorry. I'm not trying to be concerning. I just wish to meet my friend.
There's a kick at the door. It doesn't quite open, but the two people leaning against it, Stevie, you see them sort of buck a little bit. Then they nod at each other, and then the second kick, they just sort of move out of the way. The door comes flinging open. You the kicker?
Mm-hmm.
First guy's going to attempt to whack you right in the face because that's what that's what folks like to do. They just like to.
Johnny Face Whacker.
Yeah, that's his name. Back, Johnny Face Whacker. I only need Eska to face immediate danger, and your immediate danger is bruised 2.
Okay.
You're at a disadvantage, so there is a home court advantage that they get. So you're at a -1.
Mm-hmm.
That might be the only minus that's the only minus you have right now. So what can you do to avoid getting punched in the face as you kick open this door, start to step outside? You see this fist come flying in.
Mm-hmm.
What you got?
So hypothetically, he might let that hit land so there's a smell of blood. So he can kind of get blood drunk and then just start fighting.
I dig it. Take bruised 2.
Okay.
All right. This hit. You kick open the door, step out. You see it coming.
Mm-hmm.
You probably do something about it, but this guy just like, boom, right in the nose. You feel it. Your eyes go a little starry for a hot minute. It's a fine hit.
Mm-hmm.
It probably takes some people down. You get hit all the time. That's just a thing. You sort of feel it. You smell it. And then it runs in on your lip. You taste that sort of metallic taste of blood. I don't know what blood tastes like.
Mm-hmm. Sort of coppery taste on his lips, and he starts to kind of grin. He sort of reaches to kind of smear it a little bit and look at the red on his fingertips, and then sort of looks at Diego.
You shouldn't have done that.
Oh yeah, and he raises his hand again. Now I need everyone. Let's do let's do some toe to toe. Stand by.
Yay!
I can see how toe to toe works for certain.
I'm very excited about this.
It's our first fight.
Heels and toe to toe.
Wow.
This is the sound
Of your broken nose.
This is the sound.
I got an axe on my back.
At least you picked a song that doesn't suck. That's pretty good. I feel
I'm
like you were
gonna
changing
chop
it up.
you again.
Let's start with. Well, I don't care what we start with. Are you gonna do something?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do something.
Great. What are you gonna do, Dick?
Is there anybody around the car? Where did we leave
There's that first guy
situation?
who's like
Is he
there.
like by the window? Like,
Yeah. Oh, can you not see the map? Yeah, let me put it up on the map.
You can see the map.
Pull. Okay, look at the map. Here's where things currently stand. Diego's in the doorway. Eska's just outside the doorway between Racer and the person that punched him in the face. Stevie is sort of on the curb. Caliban is in the street with one biker next to his driver's side door. There's one other person at the bottom of the map near Stevie. And 3 other people toward the top behind Racer starting to move in.
I discovered
Caliban.
how you can pop this window out.
He
Yep.
pulls out a pack of
Did you know how to
cigarettes
collapse it?
and like puts one in his
Like a
mouth
half?
and pulls out a lighter and lights it and lights his cigarette, and then before it's a Zippo.
Nice.
And then he just looks over at the guy, and then using his power tag, manipulate fire, sends the flame over into the guy's hair.
Oh, nice.
Nice. You're
Light his
attempting
hair on
to
fire.
do some damage as a toe-to-toe, or are you trying to, like, change the game and give him some sort of disadvantage? Like, trying to take him out of the fight now?
Yeah, I'm
Or-
trying to send him screaming, like, away with his hair on fire.
All right, let's make this a toe-to-toe, buddy. So roll whatever tags you think against this fella. Add a -1 because he still has home court advantage. Tell me what tags you think would be relevant to...
Best under stress,
Yep, I'm good with that.
manipulate fire,
Definitely, that makes perfect sense.
elemental control,
Mm-hmm.
and that's
All right, so +3 -1, so roll it at +2, or click those things and then just add a -1 at the top. Jesus, is that your 4?
+2.
Bless his heart.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Huh?
That's sad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
So you light the car on fire?
2d6 +2, right? That's what that should have been, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
2d6 +2, exactly.
I thought you had 3 tags that you were invoking.
But -1 tag for the home court advantage.
But you must take one.
Back one Kadam for the god whose art this is.
Mm-hmm.
Digging in the wrong place.
I will let you do some harm to this fella if you also let me burn your car down.
The whole car?
Just flame. Just flame. Window's not all the way down. You cracked it a little bit. It's wet outside, but it's real dry in here. I don't know physics of how fire works, but
Do we know what happens if I don't agree to this? Is it just nothing fucking happens?
yeah, I mean he's gonna probably attack
Just
you.
get
but
annoyed and try and attack
He's
me.
gonna be like, "What the crazy old man?" And then
Punch me.
probably give you a beat down or whatever. I'll probably give you a physical harm.
I'll take the beating because I don't think I can burn up our getaway vehicle. I think that would be unwise.
That's a good move. Great,
Because my original intent was just to have everyone get in the car and drive away.
nice.
Oh,
Then I'm gonna give you bruised 2 as well. As you light a cigarette and he's sort of looking at you, things are happening. You can tell he wants to get into the fray, and then you blow fire at him. Now, your ability to blow fire is a gift from the mist, and we know that regular sleepers don't necessarily see that you just try to blow fire at him. He probably thinks you were blew your lighter at him or tried to blow
Yeah.
some and it didn't work well anyway. And you hear him go, "What the fuck?" And then he just punches you through the window. Tells you, "Get the fuck out of here!" Get out of here! It's like kicking at a dog. It's not respectful at all. Do you have any physical ailments at all?
No.
Great. Take bruised 2. Do you know
Okay.
how to do it?
Yeah,
Did you hear
I
when okay.
copied Marley.
Perfect. All right. Who's next? Doesn't matter who. Who doesn't matter who.
I would like to follow you too, because I'm gonna lose my shit. So, but I want you all to be the catalyst for losing my shit.
Sure. I want to grab the arm of the guy that punched me and kind of twist it behind him, sort of try to bring him to the ground in a grapple.
Roger. That sounds like it changed the game. Doesn't sound like it changed the game. Well, it is, because I've decreed it so.
How are you distinguishing between those things, just out of curiosity?
Yes, it's a great question. So go toe-to-toe would be taking someone out of a fight permanently, so you don't have to think about them anymore.
Yeah.
Killing them, knocking them unconscious, breaking an arm, a number of things, so that they're literally not dead, but they're I guess what I said, they're out. Change the game is kind of creating an advantage. So in this instance, it would be lowering the count, giving him some sort of minus. It would be up to Julian, but it could be "Ooh, I'm going to give the status disgruntled," and now there's Some of them are like, oh, snap, or whatever.
I got it.
So,
Okay,
much
cool.
like the old Fate core, you can stack these sort of advantages,
Right.
and then someone can use them for whammo later.
Okay, so changing the game is creating an advantage.
Yes.
in
Yes.
parlance.
Yep. That's exactly right.
Okay, got it. That's helpful.
Oh, maybe these guys aren't quite the cream puffs.
Right. Like this is clearly a martial arts move.
Mm-hmm.
Giving them the status off kilter or
Right.
slightly intimidated.
Yes.
Or
so,
afraid of fire.
or afraid of fire, or not, because it was lame fire.
Right.
Like exactly. Great. So Julian, then I'll re-ask the question. You trying to go toe to toe, like to take one of these people out, or is this a change the game? You're building up some advantages. For...
More of a change the game.
Okay, change it up. Roll, and what statuses will you be using for
Don't
this?
change the player, change the game.
Would like to use the jujitsu background, and then Scent of Blood under Inferno for like mounting.
Yep. Also -1, and so now you're at -2
Okay.
because of the size of this group. So
Okay.
again, no. I think for a change the game, it's just really no. Just make the -1. I think for a change the game, you're not fighting the group. You're taking one person out of the group. So just the -1.
Okay. Mine. 11.
11 is good business. So how many tags did you use?
2.
So you got 2 power. So with 2 power, you get 2
To
juice.
responsibility.
That was excellent. That was excellent.
That's a top 1 funniest things.
I still remember your other one. It's just like, what is it? It was Jessup. Somebody call a vet because I've got some sick puppies.
Oh, that's
Anyway.
That's nicely done, buddy. I'm very proud of you. All right, so you can do any of these things with your 2 juice. You can create a story tag. That's roughly the advantage. You could burn a power tag or a story tag, which is in essence takes one out if he had any. So you're not working against the group. So home court advantage and the team thing doesn't work. But you could take his home court advantage if you could tell me how that would work. Or you can give or reduce a status. So you can throw a status on someone. But because you got a 10 plus, you can also use your juice for one of these 4 things. You can scale up the effect. So right now, what you're about to do is to this person and this person alone. And whatever status, if you gave them a status, that status can be invoked once. It's a temporary status. If you were like, this person's down.
Conditional for the duration of the fight.
Yes, you can use it for the duration of the fight or until someone uses it once.
Yeah, right. One use.
Yep. If you scale it up to more people, then you could take 2 people. If you prolong the effect, then you make it ongoing. So, like, you could put this person down and they will stay down, or whatever the status is that you give them, it'll last longer. Hide the effect. So if you could do it in some sort of death touchy way that no one sees you do it, or any other improvement that we could agree on that makes sense. So you got 2 things, 2 juice to spend on these 7 options. What do you want to do?
I was gonna say it could be subdued too with like a dislocated.
You bet my lucky.
Perfect. Great. Then this guy is out. It is not enough to make them go down in size yet, but it is going there. Let's see.
Sweet.
That guy hits the ground, whimpering and holding his arm.
What the fuck is it the floor?
One of you 2, Diego.
Diego, been readying the axe, and I'm always a proponent of taking down the leader and then the minions crumble. So, maybe the first time. So some of these friends here are seeing it like going at full bore, but basically, I can kind of like channel. It's kind of like the equivalent in D&D of like an Eldritch blast. It's like a force blast that I'm aiming right at Guy Fieri there in sunglasses.
I'm offended.
I used to, right? He doesn't have white hair.
That's right.
It's covered up.
And he doesn't like pizzas.
Toupee. So yeah, I'm going toe to toe. I think.
You pull the axe out.
Yep.
Alex.
Mm-hmm.
When you pull the axe out, Racer makes a face. Facer.
Who makes the face?
Racer.
I had the axe out, but yeah.
Yeah, the axe out when?
Whenever Esco was saying I'm kicking the door open, I said I'm grabbing my axe.
I don't care about the details like that. No.
Okay, sorry.
I guess what I mean to say is that Racer sees your axe.
Is that not Guy Fieri?
Racer axe.
It is. It's
Okay,
Guy
got it.
Fieri.
Guy Fieri is not his name.
No, that's why I said not Guy Fieri.
Oh, not Guy Fieri. Yeah, sorry.
Check yourself.
I did, yeah, totally. Yeah, not Guy Fieri. Give me a investigate.
Do I need to consider any tags that I might be invoking on this? Or-
Sure.
And then, yeah, what's my motivation, or what's your motivation or undeveloped knowledge? If we like other things that I think that might be relevant.
What's your motivation? What's that?
Nothing under my relentless.
Oh, sure, that works. I'm good with that one.
But I'm just really good at reading people.
Great.
Investigate. +1. So it's 10.
Sweet, homie. All right. You got one question you can ask. I'm going to go ahead and ask it for you.
Okay.
He sees the axe. You're doing whatever it is you're going to do. What are you going to do? What are you, Kamehamehaing or doing a vision? I don't know.
I mean, it's basically just like sweeping it around and like pointing at someone to,
Sweet. You start sweeping it around. This is all happening in slow-mo. You're starting, and his eyes get real big. Just as you're about to do your thing, there's like actual recognition. Like, not like, oh no, that's scary, but like, oh, like, it's you. Like, he probably is like, it's you. And then your thing goes off. Let's go toe to toe. Baby. Give me all the tags you would use for your...
Well, I would probably use Hulk Fist.
I think that's fair.
I don't understand why.
I don't know how that fits at all, but I'm going to let you do it because I'm generous.
And potentially my Jiu-Jitsu training.
Nope. Now you're just swinging an axe and shooting it at him.
So, like the positioning and aligning the...
Oh, you got to keep working that angle? I like it. Let me think about it again. Nope. Wait, what footwork are you using? Never mind. Nope.
I'm using Benita's defense.
Oh, nice. Wait, what belt are you? Oh, never mind. Nope.
But I'm
I
was
see.
told that
Maybe what if I...
it would aid in certain...
This delay brought to you by Stella Artois.
Drinks no Artois.
Whenever you want to use your jiu-jitsu skills, but can't.
So that's 6 minus 1 plus 1, so 6.
Oh boy, you guys are doing great. Or as we say in the street, man, you guys suck. Okie dokie.
Try to not hit Eska.
I'm trying to put... Nobody wants to put Eska in the corner.
Thankfully, I used my jiu-jitsu training to carefully position myself.
What you're saying is we don't want to escalate.
You had done so well.
man.
Oh boy.
It tumbled.
It really did. That is when someone's like number one and then they fall like right at the finish line. Like, okay.
So,
Just hold that thought. You're like, skadoosh, like you're doing the thing. I think that's trademarked.
Point of order.
I love a point of order.
Well, I'm just asking, like, if, for example,
And if what?
one of my fellow players were trying to make an important roll and they missed, but I had an ability to help them.
Ah, that is a good point of order. Helps need to be declared ahead of time because they go with your roll. But I did say something wrong about help, so I will give you guys that right now. Also, I said something wrong about party things, so I'll correct those too.
Well, fortunately for you, I don't remember what you're talking about. So.
Sorry. I mean, a thing I've said for the first time. Now I'm going to explain the thing for the first time. So crew themes, crew tags, you can use them all whenever you want. Not one a session, but when you use one, you burn it, and you can't use it ever again until you can renew it, and that gets renewed by different moves. Donkey Shane. Okie dokie. So, you start doing this thing. Here's the move. You start to not throw the axe, but you spin the axe and fire this shot. But you also see this recognition in his eyes, and I think it piques something inside you, as well as inside the thing that's inside you. I don't know, wherever you keep that, in Uranus or whatever. I don't know where you
Go
keep
back
it.
and say the thing.
Anyway, it's you and the inside you thing, or having dueling banjos or whatever. And so, when this happens, Racer yells two things. Get Anton. And get that fucker with the axe! And then people are like, and they all sort of spin in your direction. Stevie Ray Vaughan.
when he makes that battle cry, I go white lightning vision. Like, what the? Don't go after my people. And the hand that had been tingling, I raise it up into the sky, and like I channel the light, like a lightning bolt to come down through my hand, and I throw it at Racer, just like, and he is directly next to two people, or would you say one person? The lightning spreads behind to the people that are behind him, and kind of like filters out and hits them as well.
Well, let's see if that's true.
Okay.
I like where your head's at. I like where you're going.
Yeah. So I've got.
Yeah, it's a power transformer, which can.
So I've got.
Sounds like you're doing a toe-to-toe. You're trying to drop him,
Yeah.
but you want to drop more than him. You want to drop some peoples.
Yeah. And maybe it's putting a disadvantage because now like it's storming pretty hard and there's lightning. Like I'm creating a new effect within the fight. But I'm looking at my page and there's control storm clouds, so I'm bringing the clouds in to provide the lightning. I've got chain lightning, which like splinters it and hits other people, and then I've got terrifying, which is like I'm controlling lightning.
Got it. You can do one of two things. You can go toe-to-toe with him and one other person. That's how your chain lightning could come into play. But what it sounds like is that you're doing to change the game. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you're trying to take some people out, and that you're not necessarily fighting them individually. And also because of, as of this particular second, they don't seem to care so much about you. So you
Right.
almost get to just...
Right.
All right. You were at a -2.
Well then.
But tell me all the things, including that chain lightning, all the stuff that will...
So I've got control storm clouds, so that is kind of building the fire behind the lightning.
Mm-hmm. You
And
call down the thunder, well, now you got it.
And then I've got chain lightning, so it follows, and then if there's people that are close to the original target, then they get hit.
I like it.
And then I'm going to put terrifying in there because, like, I have lost all sense, like, and I'm controlling the weather. And
What do you look like? You fire starter, so your hair is all out, or is
No,
it,
I become kind of like bags under my eyes, like kind of hollow, dark eyes. Like my it's almost like the light has left my eyes and it's now being charged towards another person.
Okay.
So really dark eyes and almost kind of like skeletal when I do it. And it's because it's like the energy is leaving me and going to someone else.
All right, so you're at +3 so far.
Well, it's not.
-2, so you're at +1. What else?
I think that is it for right now.
All right, roll it a +1.
He said get Anton, and what was the other thing that he did?
Get that fucker with
Get the
the
fucker with the axe.
Okay. So
I'm gonna use my help point.
How so? It still has to make sense, homie.
Oh.
Yeah,
-1 or
I like
-2?
what you're working. You're working the game. I got no issue with that. What's that?
you said -1 or -2?
-2 +3, so +1.
Well, Shango is pretty affiliated with lightning.
Mm-hmm.
The axe is already out. It's already
Right.
like-
The energy is already flowing towards Racer.
Okay, I like that.
And so it like
I like synergy. That's a good one. All right, remove a health point. A help from Stevie. Stevie, add the 1, so you're at +2. So you rolled a 9.
Which is 11.
So now you have an 11. Great, 11 is awesome. Same result.
what is my power for that?
Still
Okay.
very.
But you have power
Still
2.
excellent.
So whatever you got to add to your roll,
Okay.
right? So power 2, that +2, that's your power.
Got it. I would like to do. I'm thinking create a story tag and then scale up the effect. So I'm going to create. Like I'm thinking something about the storm is catching them off guard, and so and maybe this is taking away the tag of home turf. But it's like it is the fact that it's raining so hard and there's so many storms. It's really catching them off guard. So I don't. So you tell me if it's like reducing a status or if it's creating a new tag.
Either one, but I think reducing a status makes more sense. So I think
Okay.
getting rid of, because you are in fact attacking the group.
Yeah.
So I think you taking away home court advantage makes absolute sense in this. There's no advantage for them being here now. It's
Right.
stormy and chaotic and nuts, and also who the fuck are you? Like that kind of.
Right.
So yeah, I think that makes sense. A home court advantage is and has ceased to be.
And then the scale up effect. I would like it the chain lightning to go to the 3 people behind him rather than just 2.
The scale up
Yeah.
effect. Here's what you could do. So the scale up makes the status that you've created hit more things. You've attacked the group already. But Racer is sort of separate from the group, much like any sort of role-playing thing, right? So you can take away his home court advantage too. Or you could create a different tag so you could take away the home court advantage and give everyone like a scared or frazzled or something like that, if that makes sense, right? Because you're already fighting the group, so there's no scale up anymore unless you add Racer in.
Are you talking about the group as in like the 5 that are left standing?
Yes,
Because I was focusing on Racer.
I get it.
Okay. So could
I
you tell
mean,
me the
if-
options again?
Yeah, so you can. So you said you wanted to sort of get away home court advantage with your chain lightning. So you can. The way this would work is because you have two tags. You have 2 power. You could take away Racer, who is 1 entity, 1 character, and the group, which I'm also counting as a entity character. Right. So you get to do 2 things. You could take away both of their home court advantage.
Yes.
Okay.
That.
Great. So lightning flying all over. It's cray cray, people. Diego. Are you still standing in the doorway?
What?
What? I thought that was true.
I feel like where I am on the map is right. I'm like just inside. The door has been kicked open.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going inside and going out.
Sweet. Diego, I need you. I'm going to attempt to give you... I'm going to attempt to give you gunshot 4.
Oh, jeez.
I'm going to need you...
Doesn't sound good.
It's not so bad. When you really think about it, it's not bad at all. I'm going to need you to face danger. How are you not getting shot?
Well, perhaps my jujitsu training could be useful
Nope. No, I'm just kidding.
in avoiding that.
Yep, that makes sense. I know who's not going to help you. Eska. Eska doesn't know.
I have -3.
Eska's got no... Eska's just waiting to be like, fuck you.
I can help you.
Okay.
Like the fact that there was lightning just coming down. Wait, can I use that?
You just use your
You're just using the help. How much help do you have for...
I have 1.
Yeah, so you could spend it if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll use it because I don't want to get shot. I'm trying to figure out how I would be helping him.
Yeah, that would be important. But, I mean, that...
Does that have to come under a tag?
No.
Thing?
It just has to make sense. So you're just spending your help.
Oh, okay. But you could use a tag to help, or no?
No,
It's irrelevant.
It's because it's not your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, maybe just be like drive a car into a guy who's shooting.
Right, exactly. You're like, you would tell the story, but...
I will just invoke my help from Miss Ursula and my jujitsu training to avoid being shot.
Word. Roll that at... Boy, that's just even Steven. Oh, no. Oh, nice, because you got rid of home court advantage, so... You got any negative things on you right now? Identified? That doesn't count. No, you're fine. Sweet. Roll it at a 2.
At +2
I believe it was, right? You're using your thing
and the help.
and the help. Yeah. I don't have any other negatives for you.
Face danger.
Oh, no, you have 1 negative. Sorry, -1. Because of the size of the group.
Okay, so a +1 face danger.
Yep.
That's what's happening.
9. All right. 9 just means that you take the status at a -1. Take wounded 3. And put it in a different card than identified because they're not the same spectrum. So now, gangsters have pulled out guns, including the person that punched you in the face, Caliban.
By the
But he's
gun?
not. Yeah, but he's not aiming it at you. He is drawn. Racer has pulled a cute little pistol of some sort and has started shooting at Diego. And then the other gangsters have pulled guns and started shooting in that direction. People inside the bar yelling like, "Oh shit!" hit the ground or whatever.
Is he still standing by the car?
The guy?
My guy.
Yeah.
I will attempt to help.
Help's done. Now you just do a thing.
All right.
I mean, you can change the game and create an advantage for people.
I guess that's where this would go. I just want to open the door, like kick the door open into this guy in order to make it so that he can't shoot straight.
Got it.
I mean, if I hurt him also, that's great.
Yeah.
but-
Here's my recommendation then. My recommendation for all of you. We can do this sort of one at a time, but it would
Right.
be terrible for everyone.
Yep.
So tell me how you do it when we get to your part, but I think now each of you is going to need to take out this gang.
Yeah.
So you can either do them individually. For that, I do not care. So you can attack this guy, and
Okay.
then that guy will be out. Or, and this is
I can
your fight with this guy. Or you can go
I can
against the group, knowing that you're at a -1 for the whole group. If there's a thing you can do that could attack all of them.
I'll describe exactly what I'm going to do in sequence. I'm gonna open the door into this guy, deflect his shot, drive down this, hit the gas pedal, drive down the street, turn around, flip a bitch, and like run straight up the sidewalk.
I believe that's
Into
changed the
these
game, my
dudes.
friend. I like it. Okay.
Try and hit as many of them, or be disruptive
them.
or something.
How would you not hit us?
That's a possibility.
Yeah, it's possible. It'll depend on the roll, but I get where you're at. So
So I will just roll.
what things could you add to this? You a good driver? Nothing. You
This
got
is not
nothing.
my thing, man. There's like, driving into people.
You know what you
No,
could do then, buddy,
I am
before
not
we
a
make
good
this
driver.
roll?
Yeah, I'm French.
Could.
I should have this driving one of those little cars.
Oh,
One of those little things you can pick up and parallel park by lifting it into the space.
Oh, yeah.
That wouldn't have carried all of your friends.
No.
We had a car.
Did you really?
Really?
Sure did.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Wow.
You could take the risk.
Take a risk.
When you perform a daring, risky, or outright stupid roll, feat, roll power. On a 10 plus, you do it somehow. On a 7 to 9, things get messy. I'll offer you a bargain or an ugly choice. Like, this is one of those, like, you know what? I'm going to do the thing. Ooh. But also know that if you fail, or blow up your car, or whatever, like, you're going to hit one of your friends.
I guess I'm doing it. Like, I don't have any pluses. I don't have any minuses, really, I guess.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I mean,
It's just kind of...
what's the worst that could happen? Well, I'll tell you the worst
You know,
that could
I
happen.
get hit.
6.
Oh no! We're about to get run over.
I'm a fan.
Ah,
I'm a
shit.
fan. I think that was fun.
What
Especially
happened?
Especially because I'm inside.
What happens indeed? Bullets flying, people going nuts, yelling. The other goons don't even totally know what's happening. One of them has pulled out a cell phone and is talking with one hand and shooting with the other, and Diego is sort of ducked behind his behind like the wall of the doorway, so he's not getting shot. A few bullets have gotten in. You've got a wound of 3, which is pretty rough but manageable. While everyone is fighting and like this Avengers-like fight is happening, the car speeds off. And at first, folks aren't sure. Like, is this fucker just hauling? But you see him spin, and it is a good spin. He just rubber on the road, spins nicely because of what road's nice and wet from the rain, and then he just starts coming back.
Tokyo drift.
Just Tokyo drifting, buddy. And he starts coming back, hauling. All of you, Diego included, sort of see this like it's like deer in the headlights, just bright ass lights, and then honking because I think Caliban's like, hey, get out of the way, but everyone can hear the fucking horn. So Caliban is like hoping you guys get out of the way. Nobody moves. Instead, a whole bunch of people just turn their guns at this car that is coming at them. They're like, what? And they just start shooting. Windshield glass just spider-webbing out. I think sparks flying off the hood of this very little car. Tire popping, exploding. I'm going to need you to face danger. My attempt is to give you perforated 4.
Oh no! Perforated. Jesus.
What can you use to not be perforated?
Gotta keep them perforated.
It's such a ho-hum term. I feel like I'm like tearing apart a ticket stub or something. Perforated.
The first gift of Christmas.
Like of any of my tags?
Yeah.
Oh.
Best under stress.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my wind manipulation to deflect the bullets. Basically.
I'll allow that. What else?
So that would be elemental control, mastery over air and wind, best under stress.
Cool. -1.
-1 rolling. What was it? Face danger.
Yep.
I'm not.
Could he use
Well, so this
quid pro quo? He saw his friends being hurt, and so he's going to go take
Sure.
revenge on it.
Oh, what was your quid pro quo about? I wonder what card was it under.
That was
That's our
the
turn.
crew,
That's a team.
team
Oh.
crew thing.
Yeah, well, sure. I'll see why not.
So rolling at 0,
Mm-hmm. Wait, weren't you at...
-1.
I gave you a -1, but didn't you? You invoked 3.
Oh, I thought you were saying -1 over.
No. I'm giving you a -1.
If I was
for
at
the
+2,
group.
that would be +3.
Okay, yeah, then you're +3. Oh, well, then you probably don't need the groups thing.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if I would take it.
Oh, yeah, I did.
I mean...
Oh, shit. Never mind then.
7. +3.
So quid pro quo is
Great. So burn it. So,
Oh, man. Sorry, guys.
quid
No,
pro
that was good.
No,
It turned
it-
it into a
I mean, it could have been a 3.
partial success.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh.
No.
I don't
No,
think
the
he's
guy
fucking
fucking
adding
perforated.
things. He's not.
He's not adding anything. Got it.
So that makes it a 7.
All right, so instead of a 4, you're taking wounded 3.
Well, that's another card I fill out.
Yes, unless you already have physical damage. Do you have physical damage?
Bruised 2.
Replace bruised 2 with wounded 3. Make it gunshot 3, then we know what it is. What happens with this car? Nothing. I think.
Car still operable?
Oh,
What happens with it? Right.
I don't think the car's still.
Comes to a stop.
You know what?
Keeps going.
I think the car probably can run. It's not in great shape. I've given you the thing for the failed roll, so I think giving you a fucked up car 2.
So like
would
the
be
shots,
too much, so-
shots hit it, and he like veers off.
Yeah, it probably
Like,
even
doesn't-
stopped at like you probably banged into one of the buildings. Like
Yeah.
you like people sort of got out of the way. yeah. You could probably get it somewhere, but you're not driving around for the next. It ain't meant anymore for sure, right?
That's
So,
unfortunate.
all right. Now,
classic.
what's everybody do? Well, not you. What's everybody else? Any order you want?
I want to take an attack at Racer.
Going straight for Racer. What do you got?
I want to kind of roll up behind him, getting a little sort of manic, a little intoxicated by like the violence of it. Like the gunshots started erupting, and there's a giddiness to the way that he's carrying himself. And I think sort of assembling around his hand is this sort of kind of monstrous claws. Sort of like little sparks, and if possible, I want to like reach right through him.
Nice. You guys are fighting now. This is you swing at him. He turns towards you. You guys are going toe to toe. This is combat. I don't know how long it'll last. Let's see. Roll all the things you got that can that you were going to apply to Racer in this scene.
I would like to.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so I would like to use the monster's claws, of course.
Yep.
Brutal damage. And because they're sort of fire originated, can I use summon in flame?
Wait, who's got fire?
We both do.
Your fire's gone. You have to summon fire, or you use existing fire.
I can create it.
Oh yeah. No, you're
I have
good.
to use
You
existing.
okay? Yeah. Nope, that's good. That works.
Okay.
I'm helping Eska.
You're helping in this fight with her fight with Racer, or his fight with
Yes.
Racer?
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
By reveling in the violence.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So you're like shoving, you get in the way, you're like holding his gun so that Eska doesn't get shot, like stuff
I mean,
like
I almost
that.
think it's like otherworldly. Like your claws coming in, like same thing with my energy going towards it. It like helps bring it.
Great. All right.
And I'm still at the -1.
No. You are not. There's no home court advantage anymore, and Key's just one person, not a group.
Got it. Okay.
So yeah, straight roll.
Would this be go toe to toe?
This is go toe to toe.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what we're talking about.
How many tags you use?
I used 3 and then I had help.
The hell.
Good God. All right, man. You got four things. Fuck's sake. So first, give them a status equal to power. So he only needs 2. What do you want to give him? You can. You got 4, so you could kill him if you want it. Incapacitate. Well, I don't. Whatever. It's 100% your call.
I want to kill him. I want to reach like right through him and rip his heart out.
Sweet.
Wow.
Heart ripped. Oh, poor,
Status. Heart ripped.
poor heart ripped.
That was sudden.
Wow.
So this fight again, probably not
That's it.
just
Escalated.
turn for turn. Everyone like is probably happening as even the car is coming, right? As the car is on the way in, Asuka's like, okay, and then fine. And you guys are like, now here's the thing. This is not a Jason Bourne fight that everyone was excited about.
Oh yeah.
Racer's okay. You whip him up real fast. It's probably he's probably yelling "fuck you" and he's about to shoot you. And then I think the wind blows his gun a little bit because Stevie helps out some.
Yeah.
And then you fucking do your thing and just right through him. He sort of just stares at you in disbelief. Sort of looks at your hand in him, like Callie, and he literally says, "Callie Ma?" And then Clonk's just
Well, if you're inside the law.
just
Corin's not about the law.
blood,
What's the law?
splurty juice everywhere.
Jeez,
Sweet.
that kind of pulls the needle off the record.
Oh boy, yeah, that is things have changed a little. I think we've changed the game, people. We've changed the game. All right, 2 more of you. What do you got? What are you guys doing? She is like, I can't believe that you took that guy's heart out.
Well, I'm gonna go for the next person that's closest to me or closest to Razor.
Yeah, tear his heart out.
Yeah.
You're gonna go for one person. You're gonna try to do something with this group.
Murders his.
Can I go toe to toe with the group?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going toe to toe with the group then.
All right. What are you doing with
So I just. Okay, I'm gonna try to use a weakness as well.
the group? You're gonna use a weakness only.
Huh?
You're only using a weakness.
Just if you invoke one of your weaknesses, you don't get to invoke any of your powers.
Ooh.
But it's how you level up.
Yeah. By just being weak.
Level up by just being weak.
No, I'm sorry, guys. I think I am gonna use my weakness.
Great.
So it is. I'm gonna use flash flooding, where there is so much water that it is just it is torrential downstorm, downpour, and no one can see. They can barely see the hands in front of them. It is just everywhere. Because one, I saw the bloodlust, the heart coming out. It has amped up and I've lost all sense. And I'm just I am not Stevie Rose right now.
Roger. Go toe to toe.
Okay, I think I can do that. Okay.
At -2.
-2?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Not succeed.
And I got a 5.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Wow. That was kind
Tsunami gonna come down the street.
I know,
this is
everybody just gets
horrific.
swept up in it. Surprise hurricane.
You. Wow. All right, Diego, what are you doing?
I think I'm stepping out and starting to twirl the axe and flee, heathen. I'm literally just
You have Red Hot Chili Peppers?
no.
Oh.
FLEE.
Oh.
FLEA.
Sorry, I was misunderstanding. I thought you were trying to give it away. Give it away.
Flee.
Give it away now.
Flee.
Flee. E.
E.
Flee. Not flee. A. That'd be
Yeah.
Canadian.
That's a French flea. Which I would never do.
Never. All right, change the game. What things are you using? You're at a -1.
Child services worker.
Can I use that?
Following my
I
intuition.
hate you so much.
Shit.
I think I'm
I
gonna
think
have
the
to
only-
invoke a house rule. That every time you use one that I say no to, you're now at a -1.
No, I think the only one that I could be trying to use in this is makes sense.
It doesn't to me. Wait, I don't know what you're gonna do.
Well, I mean, that was my motivation in that, like, these are just thugs, right, that are following their leader who's just been
Dehearted.
and so it's trying to prey upon, like, and know that these people they're looking for a reason to run.
Nice. I
So
dig it.
That's probably the only.
So nothing. That's what you're saying. You got nothing?
Yep.
I see. It sounds like you might be asking me if I'm willing to throw you a freebie. Put our leader's been dehearted. You want me to throw that on the stage for you? You know what? I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give a status to the group. Dehearted. Let's go ahead and put that up there.
Oh, I'm
Good job.
Shut your mouth.
Nice.
Don't.
Good job, Alex. There you go.
Good answer. Good answer.
Were you really about
Geraud
to?
would like to do something else besides this combat today.
Are you really about to argue me get out of dehearted and give up dehearted, buddy?
Dehearted.
I'm singing the same thing, but I hate that fucking song. I'm gonna go ahead and say this, Nelson. It's a terrible song, and if you're listening, I'm sorry.
No, that's extreme.
Nelson, I'm so sorry, and I hope you guys are listening. Extreme.
Also, never apologize to Nelson, but it's extreme.
Well, both of you then suck it. Roll it. Sounds like you're just you're even Steven then.
Diego.
Looks like you're Fuego Diego. Wow. Okay. 4 viewers are gonna see that. Class.
Grass.
7.
7. That's not bad. Change the game with 7. You got 3 options. Create a story tag, burn a power tag, give or reduce a status. Says that you're trying to scare a bunch of folks and you got 2 powers, is that right?
Well, I mean, the net on the roll was 0 because I had them.
Oh, right. Then you never get less than a 1, so.
Okay. So can I increase the status of the dehearted?
Oh, I did give you that, didn't I?
Yeah.
That wasn't my plan. Great. Dehearted 2. I think dehearted 2 is enough to make them go, Jesus Christ. Literally, like, all people stop shooting. I think, here's what happens. Alright. Quick recap. Driving away. Spinning. Perfect.
While that's happening,
Heart. Cut him off.
while that's happening,
And then like, look what you have done. And then you're pointing and everyone's like looking at the heart just.
pulsing, bleeding.
And then a dude with an axe just twirling around and pointing down at the guy who's just like on the ground with a hole like through. You can see the cement through his chest. And there's just blood like
Hole in his
everywhere. Oh, God damn it. We have really got to talk about your timing. Really. A guy on the phone. He's like, hey, he's fucking dead. Hey. And then everyone sort of looks around. And then he's like, get out of here. And the people are like, well, yeah. And they look at the guy, oh shit. People start putting their guns away. And then everybody stops.
Here comes Anton.
Because there's a rumble.
Knew it.
A rumbly-tumbly. When you look out, like car alarms start going off. I don't know, car alarm sound suddenly. And then the rain clouds are darker out over the horizon. Diego, you're the one to see it. It's not a person. Everyone's looking around. And then you just see this. It starts to trickle of water just running down the street.
Nice.
And then more water just...
That's flash flood though, and I didn't pull flash flood.
You mean when you invoked your weakness and rolled a 4?
Oh, okay.
Should I go ahead and continue what I was doing now?
But you know I'm paying attention.
But it was very cinematic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, shall I?
I'm
Shall
seeing
I?
it.
You seeing it? Great. And then more water. Detritus, filth, muck, a dude on a sofa, a little car, and then just now water is up to your ankles. But then when you look out, you can see that there's a big ass wave of water coming, just with a huge black cloud storm behind it. What do you guys do?
All of us.
Yeah.
I yelled, "Get in the car!"
You want to get in the world's second smallest car? A smoking.
I mean, I'm already in it.
It's true. All right. Great.
I don't feel like this is something that's going to be outrun. I think I probably would dive back into the bar.
I think
I try to gather our people and like. I'm not. Yeah.
I think Esco is not in his mind at all, almost sort of looking at this beating heart and just kind of speaking under his breath a sort of a different kind of guttural language. But as he like starts to steam more and like more of this water pools around his ankles, he comes kind of back to himself and he says, "Love, what's this?"
She doesn't answer.
He like grabs her and like following you, runs back in the bar.
I'm gonna try and drive away.
Nice. I'm going to attempt to give all of you drowned 3. Nope, drowned 3 is too much. Waterlogged 3. Roll face danger. Whatever you got, that'll help
Me?
you. Everybody. You're in your car, so anything that you can do in the car, great. The rest of you, anything you can do, I will give folks in the building a bonus of +1.
You might roll as a child seer. I often have to avoid flash.
Thanks for joining us on another thrilling journey through the Darkholme Chronicles. We hope you enjoy delving deeper into the mysteries of the City of Mist by Amit Moshe. A huge thank you to all our viewers and listeners for your continued support. Your engagement truly means the world to us. If you're loving the adventures in the Darkholme Chronicles, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel on YouTube at Magic Mice Productions. Your support helps us continue creating exciting content for you. We also want to hear from you, so feel free to leave comments and share your thoughts on the show. Your feedback is invaluable as we strive to make each episode better than the last. Until next time, remember, stay curious, and we look forward to seeing you at the next episode.